Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To the air, it's Sellers. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And your Stanford Cardinal will take over.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now they're running on the toss. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First and 10 now for the offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
Stanford getting set for the first and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. First down. We're going to throw the football. defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Stanford looking to convert on fourth down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before.
Touchdown, Stanford. And they take the early lead.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up second down.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal your offensive possession.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Caught quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal and you throw it. Why not run the football right there?
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Stanford 14, Kentucky.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
Number
We're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a foot race. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. We're talking about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
Oh, and it's a fumble.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized a heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Let's see, go on the move, launching deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
But he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. The Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Breaks free. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Stanford Cardinals will take over first and 10.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hits the running back in the flat, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This will likely be the last play of the half. To throw, it's Sellers. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Stanford. No chance to catch it.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. strategy. Punting on the field on first down. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not procure a solid gain on that pass. Third down upcoming after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Send the back in motion. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Stanford Cardinal will take over. First and 10.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Catch made on the right side. A quick juke to get free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Defenses all around the country have gotten to a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Trying to find some room. It's Patterson. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Running a quarterback sneak here.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Kentucky. There was no stopping him.
Man, I love to see backs with this kind of lower body strength, just shedding arm tackles until finally being rewarded by getting into the end zone with that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7.
Kentucky 14, Stanford 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the play.
Returner choosing to field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Stanford Cardinal will take over. First and 10.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On first and 10, look at a throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
brings up...
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pitch to the back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack sets up an important third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass is off target and hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner
on the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's found some room at the 45. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And there's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made on the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Here comes a handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that run produces a decent gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on fourth down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Backed up 3rd and long, looking to throw again. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this off.
Look out, it's a fake. He's trying to throw for it. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? He makes the catch, but he didn't make it. Tackled short of the first down.
What a bold call here by this head coach. I thought they might get it. It was a pretty good throw, but a nice job by the return team keeping him short of the first down.
The offense set up with a great chance to score here. 1st and goal off that kickoff return. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Direct snap to the back. And he'll be brought down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown? And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. Dump off caught by the running back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So with just seconds left before halftime, and out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. And that is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.